Hello. I feel weird. What the? Why am I talking like that? 50 meme songs on guitar. I feel like I got a shot at maybe knowing 3 or something. So this is, I'm gonna be honest, I'm that guy that I used to, I still do it. I'm doing it right now, but I'm saying like with classical music or something like that, I would go listen to like 50 clips. Doesn't have to be 50, 10, 20, whatever. Because I'd be like, man, why does all this music suck? And then you listen to 50 and you're like, oh, that's fire, that's fire, that's fire. And you start building up a catalog of what you like. So I don't know if I'm gonna build a catalog of meme songs. I feel like I'm too late to the party. This happened the other day on Spotify. Some song popped up. I'm not gonna reveal it because I don't want to give away too much. But I was like, oh, this song, oh, this is the shit. And I was like listening to it like multiple times a day for like a week. I was like, when did this come out? And it was like 13 years ago. Okay, ship sailed. Let's go. 50 meme songs. I don't even know. Am I just gonna stare? I don't like just staring, but 50 is a lot in 6 minutes. Go do. Oh, that's a quote. Go do. Go do. And also go do.
All right, I think it's about time we just
I do love that guitar.
Real over with.
Hey, 1. Am I gonna keep a score? I'm gonna keep a score. 1. Oh. I can't. No, it's now. If this is what's happening, I'm gonna know. I mean, I feel better. Like the bar work. I have not seen the meme, but I know the song. That's that Kanye and that girl song. I just played on piano. You don't care. I care. It was one of the first cool songs that played on piano that was like a pop song. I was like, this is kind of groovy. It's like just ball sack in your face. Still dope. Also, his green screen or whatever his tracking is, super clean. The edges are how you find out. My green screen work is sloppy. His is like so nice. Is this the one where I told you I don't know why he couldn't see the neck and I didn't notice he had giant tiggle bitties? I've never seen him play that. Is that a 7-string Jackson? I've never seen him use that guitar. That guitar's fire, bro. That binding, is that binding or is it what? And the mini shark fins? What? Until he shook that ass, Thanos did nothing wrong. Oh, that's where it's from? I've actually never heard the actual thing. I just heard the run, you know, like everyone else says, but Wait, is that from Nintendo DuckTales? If so, I played it. If not, I don't know what I'm talking about. But it's one of those songs where I'm like, I don't know that song, but I feel like I know it, but I don't know it. I have to actually say something from a video editing standpoint. Right here, the sharp 90, where he's just rotating with it, I fucking love that. Because there's so many times you start messing with it and you're like, well, I can't have that 90 degrees. Like, what am I going to do? And then you just give up. You're like, I guess I can't do anything. He's like, fuck that. I'll just be 90-degree cutoff and let's just spin it. Balls. Like when he was riding dirty. Balls. Nice job on Roundabout. I don't know how much classical style. I would say that intro, that little da-do, 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 is, it's kind of classical-ish. Hear it again. Oh, he's hybrid picking it? I feel like you're making life tougher than it has to be. That's savage. Also, I'm assuming that the song is playing from the car. Bro, because, bro, you ain't plugged in, but you playing in time. That's sick. He could have done like a little tiny... It didn't have to be like fancy. I got one for like 20 bucks. So he could have had something plugged in his pocket. He's like, fuck it. Just turn it on in the car. I'll play along with it. Oh, now he's left-handed? Trolling. I'm just laughing at the sax player. I don't know this song. Wait, dun 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 dun. Beverly Hills Cop. AK Jigga. Let's have a moment of silence for Davey. It's too much. He doesn't deserve that much. Hit or miss? That's a question? That's a penis, right? Penis monster? Okay. I had way more fun than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like 50. Well, you heard me at the beginning. I didn't think I was gonna know anything, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. It's like meme famous songs. Like there's a lot of meme songs, whatever. But I do have something to add. You might not care about. But I actually just heard Seinfeld talking about this last night. Like I was like super. Well, I wasn't blackout drunk because I remember it, but I was pretty drunk. 5 a.m. watching it. Seinfeld and David Letterman talking, and a joke that Seinfeld said to him was about people coming up to him after the show and be like, "How do you remember all that stuff?" Which I have definitely heard after playing like an hour-long classical, solo, Bach, Villa-Lobos, what you want. We're doing it for an hour, and people are like, "How do you remember all that stuff?" And it's like that's all I have to remember. Like that's actually like that's what I'm supposed to do is remember all that stuff. How do you remember it? It's what I'm doing. What do you mean? How do I remember it? Seinfeld was saying, of course, in the context of comedy. How do you remember all that material? It's like, I mean, you're gonna perform it, right? Like, so the key ingredient is that you remember it. It's kind of funny because the audience is like, how do you remember all that stuff? It's like, I mean, I think you remember a lot of stuff. You just don't put it together in an hour, but you remember lots of things. But just because I do it my way, now all of a sudden it seems weird. It's like, no, actually, like picking out the stuff to do and getting to the point where you want to play it in front of people, that's the crazy part. The memory, like, what? The memory? That is not, that's literally a terrible comedian has to remember stuff. The terrible guitar player's got to remember things. That's not. So him playing all these things makes me think that someone's watching this going, how does he remember all that? You see that he's like amazing at guitar. And so in order to play the songs, he has to know what they are. So I'm addressing a comment that's not been made just in my own head. How does he remember 50 songs? How does he play 50? How do you remember it? How do you play it well? How do you... I can remember recipes that I can't cook well. No one goes, how do you remember those when the dish is shitty? They're just like, oh, the dish sucks. So it's like, people only care about your memory when the execution's well. When the execution's bad, no one's like, how do you remember that? Anyways, I'm surprised I had this much fun. My favorite do stuff is Omegle. Deuces.